learned how to be a better man from getting blackmailed by that little freak. Cool, Ethan.
I love you, but I hate you, which brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked this out, you know, in a little room, in a little locked room. I'm sorry you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under cocksucker in my little black book. Sweetness can rot your teeth, bittersweet cacophony. But you hold the key, you hold the key to my little light room. You hold the key, you hold the key to my little light. Whoa.
How to be a better man from getting blackmailed by that little freak. Cool, Ethan.
I love you, but I hate you, which brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked this out, you know, in a little room, in a little locked room. I'm sorry you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under cocksucker in my little black book. Sweetness can rot your teeth, bittersweet cacophony. But you hold the key, you hold the key to my little light room. You hold the key, you hold the key to my little light. Whoa, whoa. Please let me out soon. I love you.
I got a song dedicated. Look at the coons. Hey! Look at the coons. Look at the coons. Look at the coons. Hey! We got rain soda driving up and down the street. Looking for a picnic today. Will it be you that they pull over for a broken child ride and blow out your brains? Then here come the coons. Look at the coon, yeah. Why? Because we're living under the system of white supremacy, of white supremacy. Look at the coons. Oh! Look at the coon. I need to have that layered up. Rain soldiers driving up and down the street, looking for a picnic today. Will it be you that they pull over for a broken child line and then end up blowing out your brains? Cool train is coming, never is late. You gotta watch your back. Watch it if you hang around. Look at the coons.
Let's talk about the facts. 64% of black children don't live with their fathers. There's 1 out of every 2 don't live with their fathers. Now, they might have at some point, they might later. But at some point in their life, they will not live with their fathers. That's a significant issue. But as a therapist, you have to withhold judgment until you know the reasons why. Because guess what? Some non-custodial parents are impossible to live with. Some sisters can't tolerate that father
Welcome to this world, it's fucked up. You gon' learn that soon enough. Born with 2 strikes, 3 fouls. You gon' swing or what? This place cold, and niggas don't give a fuck. Tell you that they love you in the courtroom, they give you up. So if your pops leave the house and your mom's crying, and I don't come back, know that I was trying. Work in the hammer charge, know that I was grinding. They call it narcotics, but you know they lying. I sell peace, it's how fiends take their pain away. Then I buy your food, little homies, it's an even trade. See, we never got started with an even slate. Work 9 to 5 or trap, they had me either way. Even prayed for legit shit, but the Lord was busy. Seen others get their blessing, but I guess he missed me. Then y'all came, so a nigga couldn't wait. Shit, it's 2 of y'all, I had to start moving weight. This a letter to my sons, hope you never hear it. Life bring a lot of pain, hope you never feel it. You gon' do some things and wish you never did it. You was born with the shoe, I hope you never fit it. This a letter to my sons. 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 I ain't saying all is lost, but most is gone. I've been through it all, I wouldn't tell you wrong. Living for this money make you do some foul things. Don't grow too fast, stick with the child things. You got the best mama in the world. She gon' show you the difference from a queen and a girl. A right from a wrong, love from infatuation. I picked it just for you, Papa had patience. You don't need all that baby mama bullshit. That's the quickest way to get broke, it's some bullshit. Lot of paths to choose, pick the right one. And that path never has a scale or a gun. If your brother choose wrong, beat his fucking ass. I'd rather you than them, cause they gon' kill his ass. Y'all was born as kings, I hope you live like it. But it's rules to this thing, I hope you live by them. When shit get hard, that's when you find yourself. Never equate a man's success to his wealth. I don't care about religion, but live righteous. And learn all you can, talking Trump fighting. This a letter to my sons, hope you never hear it. Life bring a lot of pain, hope you never feel it. You gon' do some things and wish you never did it. You was born with the shoe, I hope you never fit it. This a letter to my sons.
OGM, yeah. Pretty low, yeah. Yeah, I'ma give it to him. I'ma give it good music. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. in New York right now. Yeah, no day off. No day off. OGM. They say you grind hard, it's gonna pay off. I be grinding every night, no day off. I be grinding every night, no day off. Because I know one day it's gonna pay off. They say you grind hard, it's gonna pay off. I be grinding every night, no day off. I be grinding every night, no day off. Because I know one day it's gonna pay off. My schedule 3 to 1, but 1 turn into 3. Then I get home at 4, roll up some raw, take a shower, hit the bed. I gotta wake up at 10. I got like 5 more hours to do it again. First, I thank the Lord for waking me up. Second, I call my mama, I love hearing her voice. Third, I'm on the shower, gotta loosen my joints. Brush my teeth and thank God for all of being on point. Yeah, they say you grind hard, it's gonna pay off. I be grinding every night, no day off. I be grinding every night, no day off. Because I know one day it's gonna pay off. They say you grind hard, it's gonna pay off. I be grinding every night, no day off. I be grinding every night, no day off. Because I know one day it's gonna pay off. Light up some weed and get my mind right. Then I cut on the beat and see what that rhymes like. Made it up the other night. It sound real tight. I'm mad hype. Getting dressed, then I'm out of the door. Hold up. Almost forgot my charger, it's on the floor. I do this every morning, still forget to bring it along. I ain't forget my duffel bag with my mixtapes though. They salute me at my job, they say my music is dope. Taking pictures with my CD, I salute the support.
being dragged into this that has nothing to do with them. I'm being told to tell the truth, but I have already. Bombshell, I've apologized to you wholeheartedly. The live is up. I don't take him down. Monica, I've admitted to what I've said to people who I consider to be my friend. I have not denied any of these things. Never. When I have been asked, I've been very straightforward. But that does not mean that I deserve what the fuck they're doing to me now. Not even a little bit. Two is not the same. The punishment doesn't fit the fucking crime. I feel like I've been raped. Those pictures came because, as I've always also admitted, is back in the beginning of 2018. Let me rewind a little bit. Way back in the Tays on Day era, you know, Tays on Day called World a nigger, all over and that offended me. Why would you do that? I took offense to it, so I had his back, and I was, you know, I wanted to help, and that's how I started to talk to him.
This is what happens.
And then after that, you know,
when your nudes get exposed.
Someone tried to get me to expose him, and
on YouTube.
I contacted him to let him know about it, and we became like close. And I was stupid, and I trusted him, and I was
I was stupido.
I guess I trusted him.
Yeah, let me pause that real quick. Yeah. Shout out to the Kanika Jenkins sector, hashtag J4K. This came out of their sector. Yeah, this is what happens when nudes and everything get exposed online. But guess what? Nobody went to jail. All this doxing and dropping and releasing, and nobody's going to jail. Levin, I'm going to put my foot off in your ass in a few more minutes. But let me entertain the crowd coming on in, out, or those who will listen to the after.
And I didn't know he recorded me. And I didn't know he would give that shit to those people. In my life, I don't have this coming. I don't know what people are saying because I'm not reading. I'm not reading it. And anybody that's laughing at me, fuck you. Fuck you. I can't take any more of this. I'm so tired of this. I can't take any more of this. I can't drive like this. I want to be left alone. I want people to stop. I want... Those pictures came from World because I trusted him.
So let's talk about YouTube and the trust that goes on here. It don't matter. I don't need it. I figured out that a lot of people say they trust each other, but they don't. These sectors of people who are somewhat combined or not. You a funny motherfucker. Try not to beef with Leah and them right now, so I'm not gonna play none of their videos. So forgive me for going through some of this Shit, I gotta go sign some paperwork. Let's see, where did I put Love M's videos? Yeah, I stopped following her for a long time. Sansa Ray was the hot topic for a moment, so I got some of hers, Lady Lies, Clapback, Stat. You know, I got style shit like crazy. But let's dig into it, because I know I got some Love M up here. That's this is after her being excommunicanoed from the original divestment sector, and her trying to come back off of this brutal beatdown that she got. This is after her coming for Crystal Swirls and others. So I'm now in April of 2019. I wish my computer did not do that dumb shit. What's this? Oh, those are screenshots of that chat room. Yeah, I'll expose those later. Successful Ladies Live. I'm gonna have to entertain that one day. She's just too dusty for me to like really put too much effort into. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Yeah, that's gonna light the sector up. Yeah, we gotta waddle around sometimes. So you know, I'm trying to find. I gotta go through all my motherfucking archives right now. I already played the Black Woman's Fair going in on Love M. Hold on.
Endangering me with her slander and libel, and she exposed she put other people's photos and conversations in her chat without permission. And then on top of that, she had admitted to her videos that what she said was a lie. But she just keeps running her mouth, and she just keeps putting herself in a dangerous situation. I keep telling you, every time you keep putting my name in things and you keep making false accusations, it's going to be used against you. And if you had any common sense, you would cease. But you don't. You just keep going and going and going. And we all know why this person was triggered. This person was triggered due to the fact that she was jealous of me. The ones that she seems to constantly make videos about is due to jealousy. Because she's been on many social media platforms talking smack. She's been in and out of YouTube for so long that she can't even get to 1,000 subscribers to any of her videos. And her minions are sitting here saying, what does that have to do with anything? It has a lot to do with it. Because if you can't get to that point, then your channel is not worth having if you have to turn around and try to sabotage someone because you failed at YouTube. If you really don't care about that person and you don't like them, why do you keep running your mouth? Just don't talk about the person. Just focus on your content. Oh, that's right. You don't have content. Because what you do is you make different accounts stalking people. You make different accounts harassing people. You like to misconstrue words and make it into a storyline because you don't have one. What I found interesting is that there is someone here on YouTube. I don't know if this person is here or not, but she made a petition 2 years ago. And when I looked at that petition, I was like, sounds like the exact same thing I've gone through. But here's where the plot thickens. One of the persons named as the bad parties is the one that's doing this dirt to me right now. So what that means is that this person has a history of being a snake and being around snakes. And she is intimidated by someone for whatever reason, and then she decides to do her dirt. I always tell you that I don't post things without receipts, and today is no different. Well, let's get into the fact that she committed several crimes within that one live stream. It was already documented. All of this has gone to law enforcement. And I told you that every time someone posts something, it's going directly to law enforcement. It's out of my hands. Keep slipping up thinking that you're not being watched. Oh, you're being watched right now. You may be getting a little too comfortable thinking that no one's going to catch you. But I wouldn't do that if I were you. She committed several crimes throughout that live stream, and even to this day, she's still committing crimes. Almost a week later, she's still stupid enough to keep committing crimes. Almost a week later, she's still stupid enough to keep incriminating herself. I mean, but these are the people that you follow. So let's get into what cyberbullying is, because I don't think that this person understands that what she's doing is cyberbullying. And what she's doing is libel as well. And what she doesn't understand is that where I'm at, that's a felony. It's not great to walk around with a felony on your record. But I guess she just doesn't care, right? We're going to talk about cyberbullying and what that means, because clearly she doesn't understand what that term means. I mean, she's supposedly so educated, right? She went to a private Catholic school and she supposedly somewhat had privilege. But no, clearly if she was so smart, then she would know that what she's doing is literally a crime. We're going to get into it, okay? So, the meaning of cyberbullying is the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of an intimidating or threatening nature, which she did on that live stream, and many others. Remember, she threatened to bash my head in, amongst other things. She did it through YouTube. That's electronic communication. Posting videos, live streaming. That is what it is. Okay? I don't think she understands that what she's doing is a crime. But she's so comfortable doing what she's doing because she's done this before and she got away with it. She did it several times actually, and she got away with it. And she's going to do this again to another person unless she's stopped. Now, what she failed to realize is that I'm her karma. Third time's a charm for you, lady. You haven't learned when enough is enough. You just can't help yourself, can you? Nah, you can't. We're going to get into the meaning of libel. That's another thing that she's doing, where she can be sued, and she will be. And it's funny how she's telling people how quote unquote broke I am. Don't even know my finances. But I'm going to be rich, bitch, when I'm done suing you. We're going to get into what the term libel is. People are going to get triggered, but it is what it is. The meaning of libel is a published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation. So you're going around telling people that I did drugs, which I've never touched a day in my life, and the jobs that I've had always drug tested thoroughly. So if I did do that, I would have never gotten a job. I've never failed a background check. So all that is a bunch of bull crap. You're telling people that I'm not married, which is absolutely false. You're telling people so many things that's not even true. And you do know that you can be sued for that. You pulled up my sister's information. It wasn't even mine. And I've already said I don't have Facebook and this, that, and the third. But there you go, popping off at the chops. You do know you can be sued for that. And you will. And I have so many pieces of evidence against you. You won't believe it. You keep running your mouth. That's the problem. You're supposedly surrounded by an attorney and all these other people. Well, wouldn't they tell you not to put yourself in a deeper hole? If you truly had representation, wouldn't they tell you, don't do or say anything that will incriminate yourself. Don't do or say anything that will make the opposing party win, right? Now, what you did was cyber stalking. When you're constantly putting my names in your live streams or videos and stuff like that, when you're constantly making repeated videos mentioning me, that's considered to be stalking. When you're making multiple fake accounts to listen in on my live streams and to watch me, quote unquote, you're literally committing a crime. You already had 2 YouTube channels that I blocked from you. And what you did was you hid those channels to make it seem as if you disappeared from YouTube, and you didn't. And then you took one of those accounts, changed the name, reopened it back up, and you started posting incriminating evidence. You really think that someone is that dumb? Well, actually, people are if they're following you and your people. You really thought that people were dumb enough to not understand that that's what you were doing. But that's what you did. You crossed a lot of lines. Oh yes, you did. Mind you, in your live stream, you put up photos of minors. And that's a no-no. Especially if you didn't get the parents' consent. Do you know what could happen to those children that you've posted up? You know there's a trafficking ring going around, right? You do know that. And you just basically exposed them to danger because of your stupidity. Let me help you look for the term doxing, okay? Many of you like to use that word. Many of you love to use that word. But you don't understand what you're doing. To dox is to search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. So you have a lot of people that are saying, oh, well, information is private, or I'm sorry, information is public. But it doesn't give you the right to actually take that information, to search things about them and their family members, and then you post it on a public forum with malicious intent. For example, harassing, stalking, bullying. When you do that, it becomes a crime. The fact that you would either take and look for someone's information about them and their family, that's bad in itself. Now, in your one video that you call yourself trying to hide, but like I said, law enforcement has access to everything, you admitted that you kept files of individuals. And that when you're ready, if you don't like them, you want to dox. And you said, quote unquote, I don't care. That's what you literally said. So you admitted to it. So what you're not going to sit here and do is paint me out as a liar, because I have all those links in which you've posted that. You clearly showed that when you did what you did in my family, as well as the others that were in this group. You don't understand how deep of a hole you got yourself into. And yet you keep justifying to yourself why you did the things that you did as if it's normal. You keep making excuses as to why you're doing what you're doing. You already got caught up in a lie when you admitted that I did not dox you. And I played the recording on my previous video. Your little cohorts also admitted that they knew that what you said was a lie, because one of your friends, quote unquote, said, don't say too much, she may use this as a receipt. That's another piece of incriminating evidence, which I'm going to make public again. You keep thinking that you're untouchable, and you've done this to the wrong person. See, you've done this for so long without penalty that you got comfortable. And usually when you get very comfortable, you start making stupid mistakes. That's what you did. And you're going to have to pay for that. Now, you're claiming that you are in Virginia, right? This is what you told people. Right? Now, you said that you are in Virginia, right? You said it several times. Well, let's talk about the penalty that you will have to face due to the crime that you committed right now. I don't think you know. This is the Code of Virginia right here. Harassment by computer penalty. If a person with the intent to coerce, intimidate, or harass any person shall use a computer or computer network to communicate obscene, vulgar, profane, lewd, lascivious, or indecent language, or make any suggestion or proposal of an obscene nature, or threaten any illegal or immoral act, he is guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. A violation of this section may be prosecuted in the jurisdiction in which the communication was made. Oh, yes. You thought it was a joke. You really thought that it was a joke. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like that. So, you really thought it was a joke, right? So you keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Now, I just want to let you know and this is right here. The offense, which is a class 1 misdemeanor, and you can incur a fine of up to $2,500, up to 1 year in jail, or both. Okay? So what you're doing is illegal. Okay? What you're doing is illegal. You keep playing stupid games and you win stupid prizes. You keep making constant videos about me. Things that aren't true, by the way. You're clearly obsessed with me. Which you were in the beginning. What was I, your enemy to you? Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer? Is that what you did? You really thought that what you did was okay? And then I have more. So I came across a person who made a petition to stop what I'm going through right now. And ironically enough, you were included in those parties. Now, I don't know what went on between you two, but what I do know is that what you've done is not okay. What you have done was broken the law, and it's clearly in your nature to do things like this. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Now, this is the screenshot. I found this online. This person created I don't know if this person is still on the YT or not, but this person created a petition to stop situations like this. So I'm just going to read through it. Now, even though this was from 2 years ago, it still applies today. YouTube has allowed from the names listed below, nudity without age restrictions, cyberbullying, harassment, possible scams, and frauds, and the doxing of my personal information in the form of my real name, personal phone number, while being irresponsible and taking down obvious harmful content directed at me and information that could be potentially misleading and harmful to vulnerable individuals. Okay. This person then went on to say, this group would make sniper videos throwing rocks and hiding their hands. They then take the video down, and once you respond, they group flag your video and cause the inconvenience of dealing with YouTube for removing sensitive strikes and restoring your videos and or right to upload or live stream. So what this person is saying is they will make these videos with your real information, slandering you, and then they'll take it down. Which is something Lolo did. Once she went live and did what she did, what is the first thing that she did? She put it on private. She put it on private. Right? And why would she do that? And why would she do that? It's what she does. She will make these videos and then she'll hide them and make it seem as if she's innocent. Isn't that what she did? She went on those live streams and she kept marking them as private, and then she'll make people CashApp her and she'll post it in her private group, which, by the way, law enforcement has access to that. See, I'm just saying. Now, this person says Once you respond, they'll group flag your video. Now, wasn't it ironic that many times I was on YouTube and I was speaking up, all of a sudden you had these quote unquote individuals thumbsing down my video? Never had that problem before. All of a sudden, I had all these people thumbsing down my video. Because what they were trying to do was cause disruption. Okay? The person, and she's absolutely right. Doxing is when you're putting the actual personal information in the form of her real name and phone number while being irresponsible. Do you know that once you put it out there, it's there to stay? Do you understand that there are people who are crazy and then they will actually go after you and your family? Do you understand that they will call you? They will stalk you? Do you know that people have died because of this doxing crap? See, this person doesn't know how to play fair. She doesn't know how to make great content. So what she does is she has to throw my name in the mix along with some drama. And it's just for her to get views. What she failed to realize is that every time she keeps putting my name out there, she's giving me more views and she's making me more money. Because the videos I've done, I monetize. So you can sit there and keep making all these videos all you want, but you keep giving me views. Because every time I put videos up, I'm making money. YouTube is a job. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's part-time, full-time, it's a job. I make money to put content out there. This is what YouTube pays me to do. When you're refusing to take it down, you know exactly what you're doing. When you're taking pictures of an individual, except yourself, and you're using them as profile pictures, it's not cool. When you're going on a slandering campaign in regards to a person that you've never seen or met, that's not a good thing. And once again, what did I tell you? Tigers never change their stripes. Tigers never change their stripes. Tigers never change their stripes. Okay? They never change their stripes. Okay? Now, to prove my point that this person did exactly what she did, okay? When this person's petition, which is online, you can easily access it, she had mentioned several names. Now, out of privacy, I'm not going to include everyone because they don't have anything to do with this. Okay? But I'm going to show you the one name, which is the common denominator. Lolita Love. She went by Lolita Love, Lolo Uncut, Lolo Live. Now her name is The Giver. Remember in that live stream she set up on that panel with her henchman, Leah? And someone questioned her about why she did this. She kept saying, Lolita, 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 Lolita. Okay, well, she can speak for herself. Why would she use you to speak for her? So this is a pattern. That this petition is from 2 years ago. I don't know if this person, this is for 2 years. And YouTube is just as responsible for allowing these people to keep doing what they're doing. And I want to share something else with you just to prove that, yes, this was from 2 years ago. All right. In this particular screenshot, person obviously she had chosen to remain anonymous, but this is what she put. The same thing happened to me a couple of months ago. Police had to get involved to make a woman stop making false claims. Now, this is all on YouTube, because let me tell you something about YouTube. When you're clearly seeing this right here, and people are reporting it, rightfully so, they're just dragging their feet and doing anything in regards to this. They don't care. There is another YouTuber from a different sector who went through the same thing, where he was doxxed, went through the bullying and the harassment and the threats, reported this person's videos countless of times, and nothing was done. And it wasn't until this person had to go to Twitter and included the CEO before they actually took the threat seriously. Now, this was posted on this person's petition 2 years ago. So that means that the following party, who's doing what she's doing right now, has been doing this for 2 years. More than that. This is not the first time. Anyone with common sense needs to sit back and realize who these people are dealing with. These are clearly women who are wolves in sheep's clothing. The fact that you would even try to research someone because you just don't like them, and it's okay, you don't have to like them. You don't have to like them. But for you to research, quote unquote, and then try to use it to hurt someone, that's a totally different ballgame. Now, there was a video that I saw, and I sent it to law enforcement. She put someone else into it, and what this person likes to do is try to throw everyone into the mix. She had someone call into another content creator's channel saying that I was talking smack, and of course that content creator she used her common sense and said, "Nah, I don't believe it." Right? Now, what she keeps doing is she keeps putting my name on her titles as well as other content creators to start some mess. This is not high school. Why are you creating issues that were never there? You're intimidated by me because I'm exposing you, okay? And everything that you're doing, you're proving me to be right. I told you you're psycho. I told you you're sick in the head. I told you you're jealous and envious. I told you you need to grow up. Everything that I've said has proven to be true. Now, I know some things that you said is not true. For example, you don't have a security clearance. You're unemployed. And you've been unemployed for a long time, which is the reason as to why you keep making all these videos. This is why you go on all these live streams, because you have nothing but time. I do know for a fact that your man is not working either. Okay? That's why he's able to do these little errands for you during the daytime. It's funny how you try to say and make it seem as if I'm crazy for sending an email for something in the morning when I was working third shift. But yet, you're checking these messages this time in the morning. So no one, whenever someone is making a comment and you do a reaction, it was super early in the morning. But no one is supposed to question you, right? And now, you've gone off the deep end because you know that your time is running out. You see, this was never a divested sector of YouTube. It was live vested because many of these women weren't divested. Many of these women were hating on black women who were not with white men. Many of them were hating on black women, especially if they were with a Latino or an Arab guy. They have a problem. They tend to have problems with those who are better looking than them. They carry themselves. And listen, looks can only get you so far. Your personality carries you through everything. So you could be the most beautiful person in the world, but if your attitude sucks and if your personality sucks, then you're trash. These women are saying that they're divested, but look how they're acting. Every once in a while, it's okay to say a few curse words, but every 5 seconds, F this, B, and blah, 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 you carry such a masculine energy. And I'm shocked that people are actually listening to this. You're not divested. You see, you awoke the sleeping giant. See, I've paid attention to every single thing that you guys have done on here. And once again, I've shown proof that this is something that you've been doing for over 2 years. And it's YouTube's fault because they know your history and yet they allow you to do it. You were never a true friend. You were an enemy. My mistake was giving you a chance before. Because months ago, for months, I didn't talk to you. And it was because I had a bad feeling about you, but because I'm a giving person, I gave you that second chance. You reached out to me via email asking if there was an issue I had with you and what's going on. And at the time, I didn't. I just kept my distance. And for some reason, I went against my best judgment and allowed you back on my panels and allowed you back on my channel. I'm a dummy for that. I've learned my lesson. You will never be forgiven. I will never forget. And I just want all of you out there to know that she's just collecting information on a lot of people. She has admitted that she goes on different live streams and she takes screenshots of people. Okay? She has done this several times. So you think you're in her comment sections, keying it up, thinking you're safe. Go ahead and open your mouth against something that she doesn't believe in. You're public enemy number 1. Just know that that's what she's doing right now. She knows that her time is short. So she's about to go down. So what she's doing is she's putting everyone in the mix. She's trying to get as many people as she can to fall. But she wants them to take that fall before she does. She figures she's about to come out. So what she's going to do is she's going to grab as many people on the way out. You claim you got a Starbucks, honey. There's only one place, and that's in Pennsylvania, that actually have a Starbucks in their apartment complex. In condos, you don't have it. You can easily go to the store and buy Starbucks. Doesn't mean that there's a Starbucks there. You're bragging about the fact that near your house there's a golf course. Okay? But what's your point? You're talking about how your husband, quote unquote, is doing all these things for you. Well, obviously not. Did it not occur to you that if someone has all that money, then she wouldn't be hitting you, asking you to hit her up on her CashApp every 30 seconds? During that whole debacle, when she made a story about me doxing her, which she said wasn't true, it came out of her.
My fucking name. Handle your shit. Get off. Don't call my fucking name. I'm letting niggas be 50.
Where the link is. You can get this work. Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, don't call my motherfucking name.
You a bitch, nigga. I know it, you know it.
That's like that when MJ was going at it. Don't call my name. Shit.
You called your name. Jimmy, stop. You're gonna let her make her stop. Make her stop.
That's what y'all gonna do. That's what y'all gonna do.
So I'm not even seeing what you're saying. You punking out or you stepping up? It's one or the other, nigga. You got hate in your blood. I don't even think about you. I don't even think about you. I'm not even angry at you. You just do what typical beta bitch motherfuckers do. Nigga, fuck you and fuck your little kid, nigga. How about that? Fuck your little kid. If you got mad at Gemini, nigga, I'm saying it. I'm saying it, nigga. Fuck your little kid. Give a fuck about your kid. I'll spit in your little kid's face. That's what you get mad at? Yeah, I thought so, bitch. I'm out of here. This nigga don't want none, nigga. Fuck your goddamn kid. She talked about my kid. Yeah, nigga, what?
Anybody wants, go to the description box, click the link.
Yes, no, step up, V-Dub. Step up, V-Dub. Oh. Got bitch in your blood, huh? You keep running behind them halls, nigga. You ain't ready for it.
But yeah, that's like I said, I don't have too much more to say on that bum. It is what it is.
And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend you over and butt fuck you, and your motherfucking ass will like it, bitch. And let me tell you something else, Kevin Smith. I will bend